스시를 먹으러 가고 있습니다. 성인이 됐어요. 예. 안기모.
아이스나.
주로로.
こちらは乗ったことないけど
餅です。
はい、アスパラです。味ついてますね。
ありがとうございます。짭조름한 마요 소스 빼삼겹살로 감겨져 있습니다. 연어 치즈. 레몬 사와.
心配に帰れるかなとかね。中高からスタート。
牛肉。
サーロインと、こっちがリブ、ヒレ、こっちがモモの部位になります。苦手アレルギーありますか？うなぎとかキャビアとかも使います。ウニとか大丈夫？
大丈夫です。全部。これは聞きました。
聞きました。ありがとうございます。
いただきます。
はい。You can try together, but that means no one bite. I was going to French food. Japanese sweet onion mousse with red vinegar. We didn't include some sugar, but so sweet one. Only onion, butter, and salt. Thank you. You can wrap like Japanese taco.
예쁘다.
This is Japanese dashi soup, wagyu beef cheek, and Japanese mushroom shiitake, and mochi. The cheek cook was over 2 days, so tender. So Japanese. You ready? This one.
You didn't go? I was only doing part of it. I think you're past that station, so. Oh, you are your name.
I know, right? Look at this. Look at that. Like just the background, everything. Oh yeah. That's gotta be 17%.
There's one Japanese on the label, but it says 50% somewhere. So
Oh, there you go.
I was not like
Maybe Japanese wine is grain. Egg yolk. This is sukiyaki. You know sukiyaki? This is kind of teriyaki. Yeah, beef sirloin and egg yolk and sukiyaki. Where's foie gras? We got foie gras.
Yeah, the short term, I know. And the front, no corner.
Oh, interesting. I've been doing the corner. Yeah.
そう難しい。
難しいんですね。ちっちゃい。
Yeah, that's good. Okay. is last meal.
So it's really, so we have the mountains that we have to see. I mean, so
We're both raised in Canada.
we're both born and raised in Canada, both of us. But both.
You guys go?
I would just love to run as far as you
And let's
우와. 짜잔. 냉장고에 뒀는데도 밥이 왜 맛있지? 이렇게 해서 이렇게 가르더라고. 짜잔. 우와가네. 짠. 대박.